Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Rider, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to change the oil on a Honda Rebel. As you can see, this is my 2006 Honda Rebel. Now, yours does not have to be a 2006 to use the same process. Pretty much all Honda Rebels have the same process of changing the oil. It's pretty much been the same thing since the 1980s, so this same process works for all your Honda Rebels. So what you're going to want to get is I have here Castro GTX. It's a 10W40 motor oil, and just a funnel and a wrench and an oil pan. And I got all this from Walmart, so yeah, it's pretty cheap. It was like $23. I really recommend doing this, not going to a shop, because the shop that I was gonna go to change my oil, they quoted me for $100, which was pretty ridiculous. It was way too much for a simple oil change on a bike, so I rather do it myself. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is start your bike up and let it run for about a minute, just idle, just to warm up the oil and let the oil just kind of run through the engine a little bit. So, but don't run it too long. Run it for like a minute. You don't want it too hot or anything. You just want it a little bit warm. So let's get started. Alright guys, you want to grab your wrench, and now we're going to remove the cap to let the oil out. So right here is the engine, and right underneath is where the oil cap is. Hopefully you can see that. It's that one right there. Got the camera focus. So it is this one right here, the one I'm touching with my wrench. That's the one. So you want to loosen it with your wrench, because it's probably too hard to uncrank with your hands. So let's go ahead and loosen it. Put some muscle into it. So now we have loosened it, and we can use our hands. Well, it's still pretty hard actually to move it with my hands. There we go. Now just unscrew with your hands. And there we go. The oil is falling indeed. So just put the cap anywhere. Wipe your hands off of something. And you want to wait about, 20 minutes, 30 minutes for all the oil to drain out. And after that, I'll tell you what to do. So Alright guys, so it's been about 20 to 30 minutes. Actually, it's been about 28 minutes exactly. And if we look here on the bottom, we see that no oil is dripping. Maybe like a drip every, 10 seconds or something like that. That's what you want to see, but I don't see any oil dripping at all. And I've been standing here for 1 minute just looking at it. So yeah, that's good. But we're not finished yet. What you want to do is you want to put the key into the ignition and start it up, and make sure the engine kill switch is on the off position. Not this position, but this position right here. You want it off. So now what you're going to want to do is stand the bike up like this, and there should be some more oil kind of dripping down. Just try to wiggle it around, make sure it's level. And now we're going to want to start the bike. Alright guys, and that's all you want to do right there. So now you want to make sure it's stood up, and let it sit at this standing up position for about 20 minutes. Alright, now that the oil has stopped, let's remove the oil pan and just put it aside. And we're going to want to screw in the bolt. Alright, now that you have screwed it in with your hand, you're going to want to grab your wrench and tighten it back up. Don't make it too tight, but you want it pretty tight in there. So there you go. Alright, so now we're going to want to put in 1.5 quarts of oil. I'm just going to put the funnel right in there, and I'm going to open up the bottle here. And just pour the whole thing in there. It's not going to fill up the oil just with one bottle. After that, let's open up our second bottle. Before we want to do that, actually, we want to take our dipstick and we're going to go ahead and measure the second bottle all the way up to this. This is where the cross hatch is, and you want the oil to be about right here to the cross hatch, like right here, 3/4 of the way. Don't fill it up all the way to the end because, well, you know, you may make some mistakes. It's just better to be safe than sorry and just have it at 3/4 of the way. So let's go ahead and try it out now. So I stuck the dipstick in there, and now I'm not sure if you can, there we go. As you can see, this oily part, it's just in the bottom, and we need it, where's my finger? We need it like right here. So that was from one bottle right there, and we're gonna open up the second bottle and pour more in. All right, now we can see that we have achieved the desired amount. I'm gonna pour more oil in there. Freaking risers. Anyways, I'm gonna put some more oil in there, just a little more, just to top it off, and we're good. Now you just want to screw the dipstick in, and you're pretty much done. So yeah, just start up your bike, see how it runs, and you're pretty much good to go. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and see you later.